Bell,
Here.
Buffer,
Here.
DeBerry,
Here.
Galvin,
Here.
Gillum,
Here.
Grantham,
Here.
Hensley,
Here.
Jenkins,
Here.
Fillmore,
Here.
Blake,
Here.
Lanier,
Here.
Miller, Sane,
Here.
Vickers,
Here.
Wayne,
Here.
Wright.
Here.
We have, all right, we'll move into our public forum here. All right, we have first on the agenda, on our public forum list, Mr. Johnny Lanier, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. With a special call out to me, my name is Johnny Lanier, Middleton, Tennessee, Hardeman County taxpayer. Wish I'd done this a lot sooner. Don't know if it will get us anywhere down the road, but I hope it does. To make things a little lighter to start off, I'm a taxpayer in Hardeman County. If you join me, if you're a Hardeman County taxpayer, raise your hand. All right. Y'all are all on my team. And if I was y'all's coach, when all this is over, whenever that is, and it's gonna be a while, I would tell you, we're all going to lose. So, sorry to tell you that. It, unfortunately, it is a fact. I'm up here for two reasons. First, is to give my opinion as a taxpayer instead of a commissioner or budget committee member. And the second part, when I'm done with that, is I'm gonna, to ask some folks for some help. And I will get to that. As far as my opinion on the lawsuit, that's what's on the agenda. I'm not gonna get into the guts of it. Some of you will probably be surprised by my comments. I'm not up here to play the blame game. There are some of you here, constituents at home, that I've talked to, I've heard. I'll start with the plaintiffs. They'll say, well, you know, they're not sure they're owed that big amount of money, or maybe it should be less. My opinion on that is, I don't know. I've not seen one shred of evidence. I can't say one thing about them. It's their right to do what they did. So, that's that. Second group of people wants to blame the sheriff and the sheriff's office on timekeeping errors or what have you. I can't agree with you either. Haven't seen one shred of evidence to say has or has not. And also that position has been cleared by a federal judge, dismissed from this case, if that matters. Third group blames former mayor and the mayor's office, errors with payroll. Can't agree with you either. Haven't seen one shred of evidence to agree or disagree. It's all hearsay or opinion. I've had nothing cross my eyes, maybe you have, but I haven't. But in saying that, in my opinion, on that side, if with the elected officials, if there was error, if there was wrongdoing, my taxpayer opinion is, especially to the degree of money we're talking about, that somebody should have probably been in jail or had hefty fines or ousted from office. But as I said, both those individuals are cleared from this case by a federal judge. Why, you may say, why are you so adamant or that heavy with your feelings? I am an employer in this county, in the private sector. If this group was guilty of anything, if that was me, I can guarantee you, and I was guilty, I would have to pay restitution to the employees. I'd probably have criminal charges and would either see jail time or have to pay hefty fines to get out of jail time. That's just a fact of life. So that's my opinion on all that. I disagree with everybody up here, probably, in that regard, on every front. But I can tell you this profound statement: a multitude will suffer from the actions of the few. That's the saddest thing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, who is not at fault. And I'm going to start first with this panel right here. This is definitely not the county commissioner's fault. I feel probably the same way each and every one of you do. I'm wore out. I'm tired. And yet here we are with this responsibility, and this burden falls on us, none of which we have nothing to do with. I think even having to vote on this is asinine and absurd. And I really think any vote that you make, either way, I think it's wrong. Either way you vote, I think it's wrong. Because I think we're voting strictly on opinion of which side is wrong, or on the money side, your opinion of whether you're lessening or increasing the price tag. And we're, without it ever going to a jury settlement, you'll never know. You cannot know because the math will not be there. So you could be wrong, you could be right. That's why I say there's no great answer in that. The second group who is definitely not at fault are the taxpayers of Hardeman County. And unfortunately, that's probably where this burden is going to fall. I think it's absurd, and I also think it's unconstitutional. Now for the help. I spoke to State Representative Johnny Shaw this morning, had a good conversation with Mr. Shaw. He, of course, this meeting was called at the last minute. He had another venue to be at, or he said he would definitely have been here, but he heard what I asked of him as one of our leaders. And now I'm asking you, as our leaders, any social media leaders, attorneys, radio people, senators, Congress, I'm talking about state level, federal level. The first thing I asked Mr. Shaw was there any funds available with the state in help with this? There's not. In the aftermath, there may be some grants that we could apply for or may qualify for. He's gonna check into that at some point. The second thing is more of an idea, and that's where everybody's help comes in. And my hope, even though it may not help us, is that it would help any other county in Tennessee down the road who may cross this path. You know, the milk is spilled here, all we do is mop it up with paper towels. But hopefully, if somebody took and ran with this, it could keep this from happening to another county in Tennessee. And that is to, on a state level or federal level, I don't care what level, to have an advisory board, committee, team, whatever you want to call it, and or funds or account. If you look up state dollars and federal dollars, there's something out there for everything. I don't know why this can't be one of them. But that if a lawsuit of this type comes about in a government entity, private sectors are excluded, in a government entity where you have elected officials, that case, before the attorneys got a hold of it, would immediately go to that board, team, committee, or what have you for review. That would have to be set up, parameters set up, and that they would do some interviews, investigations, etc. Hopefully determine, you know, what's going on, and if any compensation is needed, it come from that fund. I know Dale and Rob may not want to hear that kind of cuts their job out, but that's the only way I see to prevent something like this from happening for all of Tennessee, all 95 And there's no reason they couldn't have that fund. Same thing with liquidated damages in a government entity. I think they ought to be exempt. So with that being said, if any of you have ideas, I hope we can brainstorm with some people or talk to some people, like I said, on the state and federal level. I also wrote this comment down. Although Hardeman County is a government entity, we fall under the umbrella of the state and federal government and have a lot of guidelines we have to go by with them. And in this case, I say, where are you? Where are you? They're not here. And as far as the situation tonight and the vote tonight, I'm not up here to sway anybody, because this is a fact. Vote how you want to or vote how you feel. This will be detrimental to our county and its taxpayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. And let's see, we have a second, okay. Mr. Tudor?
Everybody that says they're gonna make it quick never does. My name's Darrell Tudor, I'm from Bolivar, Tennessee, and, well, my views are pretty much the same as John's.
All right, we'll move into the lawsuit, so with that, if you would, Mr. Congress, please come forward, please, sir. You have the floor.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Seems like we just did this, I guess, it's been 2 days since we were here. So this is the motion, well, not motion, this is the settlement that we agreed to bring before you tonight, and it is that the payment of $1,750,000 to the plaintiffs. The settlement documents, including those required by the court, be prepared by Hardeman County attorneys. This amount is in addition to the $250,000 that is agreed to for the dispatcher settlement. The settlement resolves the lead bank claims of the remaining plaintiffs who no longer work for Hardeman County, and this does not include attorney's fees, costs, or expenses. Claims counsel will seek that under the statute. The accrued lead balances of the remaining plaintiffs who still work for the county will be adjusted, resolved, restored within 6 months to the court approving this settlement. So this will resolve the outstanding dispute over the dispatcher settlement about legal back issues that was raised. And so any questions, I'll be happy to try to answer for you or have a motion, however you want to proceed at this point.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept this proposal.
Second. Motion has been made on the floor to accept the proposal, the 1.75, and second has been properly made. Is there any discussion on the motion, please?
Question. Clarify my thoughts, Dale.
Yes.
All right, if it goes to court, then it's pretty well cut and dried that we made a 1.5 offer, that the jury's gonna award that, right?
No, the amount that you offered, the jury won't know anything.
I mean, theoretically, is what I'm saying.
Sure, they could.
See what I'm saying?
They could, yeah.
Theoretically, they already know we've offered that, so it's a pretty good chance they won't award them that much.
Well, they don't know that.
I know, but, I mean,
Yes, hypothetically, okay,
Yes.
yeah, okay, hypothetically.
then we're speaking of $250,000 possibility going to court on additional lawsuits, right?
Correct.
So that equals $1,750,000.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, if there's no more discussion, we can move into the roll call vote. This calls for a roll call vote, please.
Right?
I'd like to say a comment for that. I think that we've gone above our responsibility in this pay. I'm not happy with it, but I'm sick and tired of paying attorney fees. So my vote is yes.
Wayne,
Yes.
Vickers,
No.
Sane, No. Miller,
Yes.
Lemire,
No.
Blake,
Yes.
Kilmore,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Hensley,
No.
Grantham,
No.
Gillum,
No.
Galvin,
Yes.
DeBerry,
Rest of the tell me to vote yes.
Buffer,
Yes.
Bell.
Yes. What's that? What's it?
10,
Madam Clerk?
10-6.
Motion passes. We are, it's been a long road, guys. What is our next step now? Mr. Thomas? Move into the settlement process.
Mr. Beatty will start draft the settlement and release documents, and will prepare a joint motion to file with the court and submit an order for the court to approve it. And, that probably at least 30 days, could be a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, with the holidays coming up.
That's right.
My question is, who pays the taxes? Do we just write him a check for 175, or we have to do all this paperwork?
It'll be done like we've done with the others, that, there'll be money, assigned for the wages, and the taxes will come out of that, and so that will be
So
done.
we have to do all the paperwork?
Yeah, that's right, that's what he did. Yeah, that's right, that's what we've done so far.
Thank you, and I appreciate everyone coming to this special call meeting. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
Stand adjourned.